Hi. Let's learn about jointly and severally. In this video, we will discuss what jointly and severally means, and how it is used in various legal and financial contexts. Jointly and severally is a legal term used to describe a partnership or any other group of individuals in which each individual named shares responsibility equally. For example, if a judge rules that a number of people are jointly and severally liable for injuries suffered by a plaintiff, any one of those people may be pursued for payment of the full amount of the judgment. The phrasing of some contractual agreements may specify that some parties have proportional liability, as in the case of a partner with a 10% stake in a business having a liability proportional to that 10% investment. Jointly and severally is sometimes referred to as joint and several liability. In a legally binding document, the term jointly and severally clarifies the responsibility shared by each party to an agreement. It states that all of those named are obligated to perform all of the actions required under the agreement. For example, if a bank lends $100,000 to two people jointly and severally, both of those people are equally responsible for ensuring the total amount of the loan is repaid to the bank. If the loan is in default, the bank may choose to pursue either for repayment of the entire outstanding balance. The person forced to repay the loan will have some legal recourse against the other person named in the agreement, but only after the bank is repaid in full. Joint and several liability are also cited in laws. For example, employers are generally responsible for injuries suffered by their employees on the job. If a construction worker ruptures a pipe in a house, the homeowner and employer might be held jointly and severally liable for the damages under state law. The expression jointly and severally is commonly used in the securities industry in agreements for the underwriting of a new bond or stock issue. In such cases, the firm that agrees to sell a portion of the total issue is responsible for that agreed-upon portion plus a corresponding portion of any unsold securities. An underwriter who has jointly and severally agreed to be responsible for selling a 30% stake in a new issue must sell 30% of any remaining unsold portion. Each member of the syndicate is responsible for any leftover shares in proportion to the size of each stake. Here are three key takeaways. 1. The term jointly and severally indicates that all parties are equally responsible for carrying out the full terms of an agreement. 2. In a personal liability case, for example, each party named may be pursued for repayment of the entire amount due. 3. In some contracts, however, financial responsibility is shared proportionally. Hope this would help. Thanks for watching.